All right, my people, welcome back onto this channel. Well, this is another one reaching out still on the matter. Yoruba nation, no going back. Exactly what it is, exactly what the people are still talking about. Well, in case you don't know, the Yoruba people, the strong agitators, are not going to withdraw from this race. And we still have the strong ones who are still pushing forward that no matter what, there won't be any going back. Yes, so and exactly what it is. And right now, a lot of things have been flying, news have been flying, of which they are all truth. Now, some set of people had earlier said Mrs. Modupe Onitiri does not have anything against Professor Banji Akintoye. That is to say, Mrs. Modupe Onitiri is doing the right thing, so she has never offended anybody. She has never offended Professor Banji Akintoye. And then earlier, it had been said that Professor Banji Akintoye is the one that should go to Mrs. Modupe Onitiri and then apologize. When this set of people were talking about this, majority of them were like, I was so shocked. They were like, Professor Akintoye has to go and apologize to Mrs. Modupe Onitiri because Mrs. Modupe Onitiri is actually carrying the great mantle to lead the Yoruba people to a greater end that Professor Banji Akintoye has just been blabbing. In fact, to the extent they talked it to the no level that Professor Banji Akintoye is working for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Yes, right now I am back to let you understand that forget it, majority of people who are who actually understand what is going on, and then they have come out in their numbers to let everybody understand that Professor Banji Akintoye will and they will never apologize to Mrs. Modupe Onitiri. Yes, in fact, finally they have advised Professor Banji Akintoye not to apologize to Mrs. Modupe Onitiri Abiola, that it will be a taboo. Hey, well, my brother, my sister, we have been talking about this. We don't even expect that this will prolong up to this moment. And then my question is that what exactly are these leaders trying to tell us? What exactly are they doing? Because I don't understand when somebody like Mrs. Modupe Onitiri will continue to be adamant that no way she will never forgive Professor Banji Akintoye. And at the same time, Professor Banji Akintoye, who is an elderly man, will not still say he wants to let go. What exactly is happening? Are these set of people trying to make sure we drag it till after the 2023 elections? I don't understand what is happening. Or is it that these people are under one spell or the other that they should keep fighting each other? They should keep fighting themselves till after the election is done. I think everybody needs to wake up right now. Well, meanwhile, with the news reaching us, majority of people, in fact, strong Yoruba agitators have finally advised Professor Banji Akintoye not to apologize to Mrs. Modupe Onitiri, MOA. All right, hey, this is so serious. And then, according to Gabriel Edo by the name, onto this one, he had made it clear that those who are saying Professor Akintoye should apologize to Onitiri are all sick in the head. For what? Out there, are they to say so? She was called repeatedly by Baba and then disrespected him by not picking up the calls. What could anyone of resounding thinking faculties call such behavior? That was unconscious of her. Is that what you guys are getting ready to exemplify in our new nation for our children to emulate? Why couldn't you say he should prostrate to her and then done because she is more truthful? Your arbitration is seemingly aberrant in my view. Head is far from the nose. Ladies and then gentlemen, I strongly advise you to use your head and then don't let your head use you. The Yoruba Nation movement is now becoming a circus, unfortunately. All right, my people, this had actually been said so far by one of the greatest Yoruba Nation agitators. Right now, my brother, my sister, what does this tell you? Because right now, majority of people, in fact, we have a lot of people right now in the Yoruba Nation movement. In fact, from the calculation, over about 80 million Yoruba people. Initially, we were hearing about 60 million, but with more calculation, perfect calculation, we have about 80 million Yoruba people. And then right now, out of all the 80 million Yoruba people, you will not tell me that all of them want one Nigeria. No. In fact, as far as the number is is counted, majority want to be freed. Majority of them want Yoruba nation. Now, a lot of people are busy saying different things about Professor Banji Akintoye and Chief Sunday Igboho. Though some set of people are not against Chief Sunday Igboho, they have already said it that Chief Sunday Igboho had actually tried his best, and then he's actually suffering for the Yoruba people. For somebody to have left all his property, he's a wealthy man. For someone like that to have left all his property and start suffering in that manner is something that we should all understand that this man had actually done the best. I'm not sure there's anyone that will be able to sacrifice what Chief Sunday Igboho had actually sacrificed. But right now, instead of the people to come together and settle things amicably, they are now the ones putting fire so bad that some set of people are solidly behind one part instead of them to come together and they call these uh, leaders together that we are not satisfied with the way the whole thing is going, and right now it will just make the Nigerian politicians to have a free and fair election, because before you know it, a lot of people will just like, these Yoruba elders sef, they are not gathered. I beg, if you like say na Tinubu will just kukuma follow, which is not supposed to be. Because as far as this movement is concerned, a lot of people have actually lost their lives. Innocent souls have lost their lives onto this simply because of something, a sin they never committed. So why is it that people are not coming out to let us do the right thing by calling these leaders together forcefully, that this time around we want our Yoruba nation to be achieved? All these ones that you people are doing, fighting each other and all that, cannot take us anywhere. I think that's what we are supposed to be hearing, instead of some set of people supporting one part and all the other one supporting one part. Then how do you think Yoruba nation can be actualized? Though I still have a lot of comments coming in right now onto this. Well, meanwhile, let me take these few ones before I call it a day. All right, according to Dele Taiwo Morakinyo, onto this one, it says, Professor is an elderly man. He knows the way to settle rifts so as to enhance progress for actualization. Success is not measured by what a man accomplished, but by opposition he encounters and the courage he maintains in his struggle against it. Meanwhile, Mama did not allow discouragement to hinder her. When I was praying, God said they will come together. What we ask is still a strategy for them towards actualization. We are watching the game is still a strategy for them towards actualization. We are watching the game. Kí ọkùnrin réjò, kóbìnrin pa. Yorùbá gbàgbọ́ pé kéjò ṣáà má ti lọ ni. All right, and then I know a lot of people will understand what that means. Well, the fact remains that we all need to be prayerful. We have said this times to that number. This is not a time to be ascertaining blames to different people. No, 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 no. We can never grow in that manner. We can never grow like that. Well, still on the matter, Yoruba nation. No going back, and exactly what it is. What more can we say? Meanwhile, let me have your own take, my people, on this one. And remember to subscribe for more updates if you are new on this channel. All right, thanks and God bless.